This is the Muzilog magazine podcast with host Sam Archer. So we are recording, we are live. We have Mr. Saint Jaimz, recording artist extraordinaire, on today on the Muzilog magazine podcast. We want to welcome you. How are you doing, sir?
Hey, I'm blessed, man. Thanks for having me on, man. What's up, Samuel Archer? That's what's up,
Yes,
baby.
sir. Yes, sir. We're happy to have you. Shout out to the urban influencer, and shout out to your contact person, Lisa. What's Lisa's? What's her last name again?
English.
Yes. Shout out to her to helping us making this possible.
Absolutely.
And man, I've been listening to the music. You sound pretty good. Make me want to go and practice there. In fact, let me appease the fans a little bit. I'm gonna put on some shades so I could look like you today.
All right, stunners. Put your stunners on.
Get a little Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles vibe. Hey. So talk to us. Where do you hail from? And talk to us, man. What's happening?
Oh man, I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois, by way of Columbus, Ohio. But I shout out Columbus in minute, but mostly Chicago.
Okay. When you say Ohio, though, as in Ohio, as in Cleveland, Ohio?
Columbus, that whole.
Oh.
No, that's where the funk was born. In Ohio. Let's keep it real.
Yeah, the OJs of you.
All of the Ohio players, the Roger Troutman, all the funk, the whole funk movement was birthed in Ohio. Hell, one of the greatest songwriters of our time, Babyface, lived in.
That's right.
State. Come on, man.
That's right.
Talent come from the Midwest.
So this new music you have now, is this an EP or is it a single? What do you have coming at this time?
Well, I currently have an EP and some singles out. I've been doing a lot, man. I'm independent, so I have a free reign to kind of do what I want to do musically. No label telling me what to do, what to promote, what to produce, what to shoot, what to release. I do what the hell I want to do, which is the beautiful thing about independent as an artist.
Ain't it beautiful? Ain't it beautiful?
Yes, sir. It is. So, the only thing you don't have is the machine that is the industry pushing your product to the masses, which is something you just got to work on doing one person at a time. I just try to reach one new person at a time, and then you just build an organic fan base, and eventually, things will happen for you. But at my age, I don't got a lot of time to be sitting around here trying to get a lot of attention and love from people that don't know me. I gotta let the music do the work. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. The music sounds good. Now, are you involved with the production also? Is it something? Are you producing and engineering?
Produce, write. I got a team of people that I work with. My engineer's one of the best in the game. So, it's all, those are all, I'm 53, bro, so I'm not a spring chicken by no means, but I'm proud. I keep it 100, man. I'm transparent. I keep it real. I'm not out here lying about my age to sell.
That's what's up.
You know
you could pass for 23, though. You could pass for 23.
Flattery gets you everything. No.
That's what's up, man.
So,
but I do hear the good engineering quality. Now, I want to ask you about your influences, because you do sound like you can give Chris Brown and Justin and you could give them a little run for the money there, man. You got the voice. You got the.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. But it's. That generation, man, I respect those cats, man, for that's where they at. They're younger than me, man. Like 20 years young. Man, come on, man. That's their era. So you got to let them.
No doubt. But I mean, just for the, in terms of the material that I've been hearing from you, if you don't say you're 53, I would guess it. I would probably think it.
Exactly, but the beautiful thing about me telling people my age is that it gives them inspiration and motivation not to quit on themselves, because
that's what's up.
That's why I say it. I really don't care what I say I don't care. What I mean is I'm not really impacted by what people think about my age, because I know that I'm not trying to target babies. I'm not trying to target the young generation. But
this is the grown and sexy. This is the grown and sexy stuff.
It's the grown and sexy, or the grown-ish, or whatever, because everybody grown ain't sexy. Let's keep it real.
Well, well, you're a comedian too. Okay.
So, but I think, but the crazy thing is my demographics, 18 to 27, they love my music. That's what's good about it. So
I'm saying, like, it's excellent. So let's so you have I was listening to Being Gentle.
Okay.
You have Suck It Up, Baby Come to Me, Make It, Do What It Do. Mm-hmm. So what is a single, and are these all on one EP that people can get right now?
Because people like, it's not. Listen, the crazy thing about the music industry, a lot of people are so confined into a box of how they think an artist is supposed to release music and do things, but they got to remember the internet. It's changed everything. You cannot sit around here and sit on these records for years and think they're gonna still sound fresh years from now. I mean, they could really sound good, but the internet is all about content, and a lot of the more you have, the better chance you have of success. So that's why you see a lot of different records out. But for the record, the EP is called Throwback to Covers Volume 1. It has six cover records. I took 6 records and remade them, revived them, and did my own thing to them and put it out. Man, it's almost 2 million streams on that mug since October. And, thank you. That's a lot of
Amen.
1.1 million streams on the Being Gentle single alone. And the thing about the Being Gentle single it's obviously a remake from Frederick's version, but the original composer and author gave me rights to do what I wanted. When most of the time you got to go through all this red tape to do a derivative.
Yeah.
I cover a song, I could pay Harry Fox a couple of bucks and put the record out as a cover and stream it on the back end. But a derivative, you have to get permission to reimagine the original.
That's true.
Cover.
That's true. That's very true.
This guy gave me 50% publishing rights to my version of that song Being Gentle. I own 50% of that record, bro. Come on, man.
You gotta clap that up. You gotta clap that up. Most def. So you know what? I'm gonna let you continue to be the cool guy in the interview. I gotta take these off.
Yeah. Take them off.
I had to play along for a little while for my viewing audience. They know I like to clown around a little bit. But this is great though. So I want to jump into more of what you're doing for the record as an independent, but let's talk about your influences first, because you got a really nice style, and I couldn't put my foot, but you said Ohio, so I don't know, maybe that's what it is. And you mentioned Babyface and Roger and so but talk about some of your influences, who you listen to that really help help you shape your sound.
Okay, well, I got to go back to James Brown. I say this first, the Godfather of Soul.
Wow.
I'm not talking the screaming and wow, I feel, not that James. I'm talking
the other one. Oh, okay.
It's a man's world, that James.
All right.
When he was singing, when James was singing with his soul, of course, Michael Jackson was a really dope singer before he started doing all the hiccup and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Michael was like, so I've learned that love's my discretion.
That's right.
Michael was singing back when he was younger and in his early 20s, and then he just started doing all that hollering and screaming. But once you get to that point, you can sing about now laters and be hot.
You'll be all right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So James Brown, Michael Jackson, Earth, Wind and Fire, Jeffrey Osborne, Peabo Bryson, Jones, Tony Terry, Howard Hewitt. I got to go up to all my R&B. I'm an R&B cat, ride or die, so I will not abort the R&B mission. See, that's the problem with a lot of artists. No disrespect to anybody. I don't name no names. I'm gonna simply say this: a lot of R&B artists got away from our genre to chase pop money and what's popular to try to make a living. I respect that because I did it at one point or another. But at this point, I'm no longer willing to sell R&B out for for anything. Not money, not fame, nothing. It's rhythm and blues for life, because that's the problem, man. R&B music took a back seat only because there was no money in marketing R&B. The labels still ain't put no money behind R&B artists. What they did do recently is change urban AC to back to R&B, because R&B is making a comeback. I'm just hopefully ahead of the curve, because I got a catalog that's gonna kick their butt for the next year or two. I got records that'll keep going. I'm ready. Bring it
on.
I'm ready, man. So I've been working, man, and I got a team. I'm putting other artists out. So a lot of things. So those are my influences, man, and just loving R&B from a purist perspective. And we got away from that sound where we told stories in the music, where we had substance, where we had melody, movement, bridges, guitars, bass. I don't care. I don't care what everybody else doing. I'm gonna keep the foundation of R&B in my music. The sound, it's got to be there, bro. That stuff that makes the music classic and timeless.
Your songs, the production sounds timeless. You're not trying to sound like what's there. It just sounds like you hear it. It's just music. It's just excellent. It's just an excellent sound. No, serious. And I like that about this project you have.
Learn about the ever-changing climate of the music industry and learn how to position yourself. With the new book, Hybrid Executive, great for indiepreneurs, indie artists, managers, engineers, booking agents, and more. Hybrid Executive is the new terminology for today's indie artist, written by music producer Samuel E. Archer. Now available at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Apple Books, BookBaby, and other leading ebook distributors. Visit thehybridexecutive.com for more information.
Is this project you have out? Did you have something out before?
I'm independent, so I've been at this for a long time, my brother. I started singing backgrounds for Joe back in the early '90s. Me and my boys.
As in I'm in Love, Joe?
Yes. Joe Thomas.
Okay.
So, I started with, that was my first introduction into the recording industry, man. Joe is a beast, man. Underrated. One of the most underrated R&B in our time, man, but always making really good records, man.
Yes, he has.
Doing his thing, always will be, man. So that's how I got my start as far as industry and the recording industry. It's a ruthless game out here, man, and it shouldn't be this hard to make records, man. It shouldn't take this kind of trauma, tragedy, and travesty for Black people to make a living, man. But unfortunately, in our American society, I talk about music, politics, and everything as an artist, man. I'm an advocate. I love our people, man, but I know that we have a hard time overcoming the ignorance of our culture in terms of how we have what we've been through, man, and how we have been taught to not love our people and love ourselves and respect each other because I don't like that stuff, man. I think, and a lot of our artists died without money, publishing. They didn't own anything, and we got to get back to supporting one another.
Yes,
and making this music. And so just because our artists, our iconic R&B artists, are older now, can't hit the notes they used to hit, may not be as skinny as they used to be. We gotta support them. You don't hear, listen, the Rolling Stones like 80 years old and they looking crazy as hell with that long hair at 80.
And still touring.
And still getting that money. But
still touring, yeah.
But we're talking smack about Anita Baker because she gained weight. Shut up.
Look, I had a crush on you. the 80s, Anita, from the 80s. Oh my God.
Right.
So let's Anita, shout out to you if you see this.
Exactly. I love Anita Baker. I mean, I'm just saying, my point is that white folks support their icons no matter how old they go, no matter how many drugs they do, no matter how many scandals they go through.
They bring value to it. They bring value
to concerts. Absolutely. But we as a people tend to not, we just turn our backs on our people, man, and we got to stop that. We got to do better, man. That's all I'm saying. Show love, keep showing respect, because that music is timeless. You can still go back to the Rapture album. I still go back to the Rapture album and love those records.
Oh yeah, it's the masterpieces. But what you said is important. And I think the tide is turning where folks are actually, we're paying attention and loving ourselves a little bit more.
Mhm.
And even, to get on platforms like these and find other people, it's really about the machinery mechanism that guys like you and me, we're working to find our audiences, and because there are people that's looking for what we have,
Right.
and so definitely. Now, what advice could you give to artists today? Because you spoke about streams.
Mhm.
And you don't have to go, it's not like to go into it in a nitty gritty.
Right. Okay.
But what's like a cool overview advice you can give artists today in terms of how to approach getting streams? Because, CDs are pretty much a wrap. Not much people are trying to do vinyl. Certain people are doing vinyl. I mean, cassettes it's a wrap. So everyone has to put their music on Spotify and Apple and Amazon. What nice little tidbit you can give to the artist that's tuning in who would like to experience what your experience with streaming?
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, you have to invest in yourself. It's the hardest thing for artists to do. See, a lot of artists, young and older, are still cookie cutter formatted into expecting someone to discover them. The record deals are still out there, but gone are the days where somebody cares that you can sing and you got talent. You got to force them to look at you and force them to pay attention to you, and they only pay attention to you by your traction. So with streams, it comes down to income. You got to invest in yourself, whether you take out a personal loan, if you're buying a bunch of Jordans and clothes, and that's all, and that's your claim to fame. Stop spending all that money on insignificant stuff and focus on your career. I'm not saying, basically, wear stuff that's going to complement what you do, your personality and your music for videos and stuff. I get all that, but I'm talking about the thousands of dollars that people spend on senseless stuff. Man, they could be taking that same income, investing in their music from streams. So it's not just streams; it's promotions, videos, content. You got to pay Facebook boost. You got to boost you can't put your video up on the internet and say, oh, it's going to go viral. You have to spend money in ads. You got to spend money on promotionals. You got to find somebody that come in your room and while you engaging your audience, type up your website. You got to find people that can come in and do the promotion, because there's people out there. I got like my girl Lisa that's my promotions director. She takes a lot of headache away from me because she handles a lot of my promotions. So she'll contact the people, do the podcast stuff, and all I got to do is focus on being an artist and in the studio working on the music. So it's little things you got to do, but it's more importantly to have a team, because you can't do this all by yourself.
Teamwork, yes.
That's the real most important advice I can give to an independent artist out there is looking to try to get themselves together, from streams to promotions. It's all connected. But also, if you're looking to join a team of people that really cares about the independent artists, come see me at my Household Name Entertainment label. I have an independent label, Household Name Entertainment. I don't do deals. I do partnerships. So basically, we 50-50 on the project or the song or the single. And you invest your half, I invest my half. We win together. I've got some little traction going on. Why not piggyback off of what I'm doing? If you're good, if you want to work, if you're serious, and you're going to listen. And ain't just listen to me, it's listen to a team. And then when you're in the studio making these records, remember, if you by yourself, you ain't hearing yourself by yourself. That engineer can push buttons all day and tell you it's dope. But if ain't no other singers, other talent around you, and nobody tell you the truth, that's probably half the problem. And then
that's important, yes.
Real important. And your records got to compete with the main. If you put my record up against other people's record, you just said it at the top of the podcast.
It's sonically sound. Yeah,
exactly. That's the problem with a lot of indie artists. They sound indie, and that's why the record label industry and a lot of people like, and they kind of like hear it or they hear it. It's just weird, man. And it took me years to get to that polished sound, because I know what it's like to struggle with when you lack the budget or the team or the engineering or the production style that you need to get you where you got to be. It's a lot, man. I really don't have any black and white.
But you gave some good pointers. Investing in yourself, and developing your team. I think those 2 pointers are what I gathered from what you just said.
Okay.
Because a lot of independent artists that I run into sometimes, not all of them, because you're independent and you're doing the right thing. But many independent artists, it's not part of their mechanism to invest in themselves. And that's, so they want to do the free webinars online. They want to do the free masterclass. This artist is doing a free thing over here, and so they're in the free thing, and not really thinking, you know what? Let me put $200 towards this. Let me put $1,000 towards that. Let me really put this into me. Put this into my project. Let me find the right people or vet the right people that I can build my team that can do, that can really hit the pavement and get the work.
Sam, you said vet. That is the key word. Vet. People trust people, and then when they let them down, now they resentful, and they can't open their mind to somebody that might not be interested in taking advantage of them because they've been already hurt. It's like being in a bad relationship. You get out of a bad relationship, you already shot with the next one. You can't do that if you want to succeed, because you got to trust somebody in this business, man. But you have to do your homework, research, and you got to allow people to show you who they are. And
that's what's up.
If you do good business at the top, take care of your paperwork, make sure it's legit, you won't have no problems on the back end. I mean, even if you do contracts, people breach contracts every day. That doesn't.
You can always renegotiate. And people will mess up. People will renege on agreements and contracts, but at least you have the propensity or ability to take them to court to get what's owed to you if you do what's right. So I made some mistakes. I'm human, man. I'm gonna continue this. We all have.
Right. I'm saying, as far as this business, man, no matter how long you've been doing it, you never can get it right all the time, man. And you might come across the wrong person, and it happens all the time in this business. And all I'm saying to you is that this industry is the only industry a lot of black folks can actually try to make a living, man, because there's just not a lot of opportunities out here, man. No matter, we got to pay attention to that. Especially for youth. There's no summer jobs. There's no advocacy programs for youth. These kids don't have nothing to do in the summertime and in the vacation during the off season of school. They're just on the streets, man, just on their phones, TikToking and doing dumb stuff and making bad choices because there's no opportunity. When we was coming up, they had summer jobs, internships. There's none of that going on. And nobody's talking about that. And so these kids turn to rap and hip hop and music as an outlet to make income, and they do go about it sometimes the wrong way, man.
Yeah.
Come check me out, chriskeys.com. I'm worldwide.
Tony Altamirano.
Hi, I'm Gina.
What's up, everybody? I'm Win Vu, award-winning remixer.
Koya, I'm an artist.
Hi, my name's Justina Bethel.
Hi, I'm Mike Bowen from Denton, Texas. How you doing? This is Tom Cup from Music by Tom Cups. Check out Samuel E. Archer's book, Hybrid Executive. We are in the business, and here's how you can be a better business person because you're running your business.
You can find my music at JustinaBeth_EL on Instagram or JustinaBethel.com, and I am a hybrid executive.
I'm an hybrid executive.
I'm a hybrid executive, just like you.
Follow me at Koya Music, and I'm also a hybrid executive.
I'm worldwide, baby, but just know I'm a hybrid executive. That's all you need to know, baby.
Get on up, B.
Check out my music, MikeBowen.com. I'm a hybrid executive.
I'm a hybrid executive.
Well, thankful, guys like yourself, even guys like me, that we're here and we're developing platforms where we can actually inform and let folks know, the good information and things that we can pursue. But let's get back. I just wanted to detour a little bit in terms of your, from an indie. I mean, indie is what's happening, where the power of the industry is basically coming back into the hands of the artists if you do it right. So I just had to get a few nuggets from you for the listening audience. But let's get back to the project. So what are you looking forward for this project to do, the EP project that you have out right now?
Okay, well, I'm just want to continue to stream it and focus on just building my organic fan base. This record was during the pandemic. You got to remember everybody act like the pandemic was just like 1,000 years ago. It was just really not even a year, bro. And we still having a residual of impacts from it, from socioeconomic, emotional, mental health. I mean, it's crazy out there. People are really going through some tough times, and we just don't see it because because people only show you their good side in most of the time. I talk about it all, bro. I deal with it all. When I go through something, I'm honest with the people, my people that follow me. When I'm having a bad day, I'm trying to. I don't do all. I keep it 100 with myself, because you got to be real with yourself before you can be honest with other people. But y'all put this EP out during the pandemic, and so that's why I dropped the EP of nostalgic cover records, because people needed to be reminded of some good feeling records. So when I drop my original stuff, it's going to be a whole different experience, but they're on the same level of production and writing and everything. And so with this EP, man, I'm just going to continue to push it to just introduce people to me, and then build a fan base, because you got to build it first. And that's the problem.
Yes.
All the money I've spent, I don't regret it. I mean, I made some detour moves that I probably wish I could have back again, opportunities and money that I spent. But I learned a lot about the independent radio game. I learned a lot about streaming. I learned a lot about promotion. So I can do it all. And I have a group of people I trust that I know that show themselves to be trustworthy. Mm-hmm. You know, in order to trust people, they must first show themselves trustworthy. And that's the reality. So I focus on all those type of things. And I'm going to continue to push this project. And I got other artists that I'm releasing, my pops, like you talked about my pops. I got other Kaleo Ross. I got other independent artists that are attached to my Household Name Entertainment label. And I'm looking forward to working with other artists. I work with Maxine Jones from In Vogue, Glenn Jones. I've done records on some heat.
Oh, okay.
So I'm trying to really recruit more artists that need a comeback record or a revitalization song. Come holler at me. I'm telling you, I got the heat.
Okay. Now you have on Being Gentle. There's a feature on there with you. Mm-hmm. A young lady by the name of
Sine.
All right. I just want to be sure I'm pronouncing it right. Don't know one beat me up now.
I got
Hi, Sine. Shout out to Sine. Tell us a little something about her.
Oh, Sinead's a phenomenal vocalist, as you can hear on these records. She's also on the Baby Come To Me record. By the way, Baby Come To Me off the EP is number 6 on the Indie Soul chart, on its way hopefully to number 1. Being Gentle went number 1 too. So this will hopefully be my second number 1 Indie Soul record in a year, less than a year. So so she's on there. Sinead's a phenomenal vocalist, actress, and model. So she does it all. Make sure you follow her at Sinead _ Goss on social media, on Instagram. My little sister, she's out of Chicago now. She's from California. She used to live in California. She moved back to Chicago a couple of years back.
Okay.
So yeah, she's doing her thing, man. And we will always be connected. And when she wants to work, I'm ready to work with her project. But she's doing her own thing, man. She's got a lot of irons in the fire. But she's definitely killing it. But I'm thankful for her vocals on that record, man. She really helped me make that record hot. So
it works. It definitely works, and we definitely shout out to Sine.
Yes,
so
right.
I want to thank you for being on the podcast.
Yes,
now, how can folks get on to you?
Okay, well, I prefer you go to my official website and drop your email address. I promise to protect your email information and only send you information pertaining to the music and what I'm doing, and not make sure. I can know people real weird about that, but it's important that artists independently, that you guys. This is the game, is marketing and promotions. Everything else, your music, a lot of the analytics and data that matters to the mainstream people, industry, and advertisement people, it's the analytics. How many people? How's your fan base? How many people? So email addresses is how you begin to build your fan base, because authentic, organic people. So if people leave you their information, you can send when you do an email blast, you can send out your new project coming out, your latest video. That's how you build your fan base, through email. So please come to me on my official website, stjaimz.com, www.saintjaimz.com. And everybody out here, don't ever get it twisted. You need an official website. That's how you monetize everything you do, so you can sell everything off of your website, not go on social media, giving them everything, giving them your whole soul, and you can't even monetize a lot of that stuff until you reach a certain plateau, or you got this many thousand followers, you got this many listeners, and then that's how they play the game, because they want you to spend your money on their platforms while they give you nothing back. So if you have your own website, you can sell your own music, everything officially on your website. So
that's what's up. That's what's up. So I normally ask my guests 3 questions before they go.
Okay.
Some people feel violated when I ask it. Some don't.
Okay,
So we'll see how you feel today on it. So what is your favorite color?
Black.
Okay, black. Any particular reason why you like black, or you just?
I just love the color black because anything that's next to it stands out. So, and you got the black shirt with the CEO. That's dope. You know.
That's what's up. That's what's. This is a shout out to Black CEO, by the way. It's a people who do lectures and speech and presentation platform.
I like that shirt. Now you get one of them, man. Inbox me how I can get one of them shirts. Support that brand.
Okay, I will. What is when you're home relaxing, but you're the one that's actually going to be in the kitchen, handling business in the kitchen? What does Saint Jaimz like to prepare?
I love lemon, Cajun seasoned garlic salmon. Woo! I love some good salmon, man. Fresh from the store, the butcher, properly. Because if a salmon smells fishy, it ain't fresh. Let's be clear.
Oh, okay.
Salmon, my vegetables, a medley of mushrooms, zucchini, squash with onions, bell peppers, a little bit, saute with either rice, pilaf, or mac and cheese, or something a little light like a salad. Oh, we get to this. Me and Pop's about to eat that today, by the way. He's coming over and bringing.
You are a rock star. You are.
I get down.
So now you prepare this. Now you don't order it and bring it in. You prepare this.
Nah, I cooks this on the grill, man. On a hibachi grill, we gets it in. Listen, on the front patio. I got a front patio in my house. In the front, the people who are driving by my neighborhood, I'll be outside on a picnic bench and eating. Joe, dude.
That's what's up. All right. So the last, you don't feel violated here, right? These are good questions, right?
Easy questions, baby. Give me some harder. Come on.
That's what's up. So the last question would be: give us 3 people that you're listening to in your MP3 player.
Brenda Russell, Piano in the Dark.
Oh, stop!
Come on.
Oh, man. My God. He said Brenda Russell.
That's one of the baddest records ever made, bro. Brenda Russell.
Oh, wow.
George Duke, No Rhyme or Reason with Rochelle Farrell.
Ah, okay.
The Commodores, Easy Like Sunday Morning.
Wow. You killed it.
That's what's up.
You killed it. Saint Jaimz, it was a pleasure to get you on here. This has been a really, really great conversation.
Absolutely.
When you, any artists you have, feel free to reach out. Whoever is coming down the pikes, send us an email, send us a PR.
We'll do.
We'll post it. We set up an interview. I mean, we're here for indie. It's Muzilog.com.
Okay.
A little quick story about Muzilog.com. When I attended Full Sail University, I had to do one of my introduction to marketing classes. We had to do a blog.
Wow.
So I did this blog called Muzilog, and that was since 2011.
Wow.
And we're still here today. You can visit Muzilog.com. And we're here for indies. I mean, I've done major interviews, but primarily indies can come here and feel at home. And the podcasts, we sort of went through a few. We evolved a little bit, but the last version now we've really been, working with a little bit of gas, cooking with some gas and so on. So, man, consider Muzilog one of your spots to send us updates. We're building our brand over here. So
I got a lot of stuff coming up, man. I want to make sure you're a good dude. I love your energy, man. I appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
Yes,
thank
sir.
you.
And if you need anything, bro, music, sound, drink, jingle, intro to your music, to your podcast.
Okay, well, we can work something out. We can certainly work something out. I do have you see where I'm sitting?
I see, but every now and again, it's okay. Let somebody else do it.
You're right. You're right. You're right. But yeah, definitely we'll continue this because this was really good, and we can definitely do a part 2, part 3 of this of this stuff, man.
Look forward to it, bro. Thank you. God bless you, man, and keep your head up. Keep doing what you're doing with Muzilog, man. I'm proud of you, man. You're a black man handling your business, and that's
thank you. And best wishes to you as well, my brother.
Thank you, man. Appreciate the time.
All right, you take care.
Hey. God bless.
All right, peace.
Learn about the ever-changing climate of the music industry and learn how to position yourself with the new book, Hybrid Executive, great for indiepreneurs, indie artists, managers, engineers, booking agents, and more. Hybrid Executive is the new terminology for today's indie artist, written by music producer Samuel E. Archer. Now available at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Apple Books, BookBaby, and other leading ebook distributors. Visit thehybridexecutive.com for more information.
Be sure to visit our website, Muzilog.com. MUZILOG, Muzilog.com, where music, entertainment, and culture lives.